Yes. Oh, good. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Chronicles of the Chef. I'm Scott Hamilton, and today we're going to do a roasted butternut squash mac and cheese. I've been seeing some little chitter chatter and videos about a Trader Joe's mac and cheese with butternut squash sauce and rigatoni, and delicious. And it sounded good, and I said, I think I can make one better. I have leftover butternut squash from my beer brat stew video. I picked up some local Beehive hatch chili cheddar cheese, and I think that we need to make this. So let's get cooking. All right, first things first, let's start off with our butternut squash. We are going to attack this, make it nice and simple for everybody. We're going to take off the top. So there's a couple options, right? We have a peeler now, and you can always peel it like so. Or, as we kind of get rid of that fun, the other option is to run your knife along. There you go. It's a little harder and less fun to do because you got the little divot, the little bulb part. It's whatever gets the job done. Or you just buy it pre-chopped, and that is a-okay too. All right, go ahead and just give this guy right down the middle. We got our seedies here. Go ahead and just give these guys a good spin out with a spoon. There's the majority of the seeds. Now that we have these two ready to go, we got them split. Yeah, we're going to cut off the things right here. Because the bulb's a little bit more of a pain, in my opinion, to cut up and to get into nice squares and everything, we're going to leave these pretty chunky. See, we're not really going to care about the size or the shape and everything, because we're going to throw these into our pan. We're going to have them on one side, and that's what we're going to use for our sauce. And we can always decide if we're like, oh, I need more butternut squash in the sauce. We can always throw more in the sauce. That's going to be okay. But nice and big and chunky. All right, and that's on kind of one side of the pan. Now these guys, we're going to do still kind of big. We want some texture, but about thirds. We're looking in that like small to medium dice. Now that we got this here, we're going to throw our garlic, and we're going to leave it whole because we're just going to roast it. We're going to throw it on our side that we're going to do for our sauce. If this gets mixed up, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Everything's going to be fine. We've got some red onion. As you can see, again, we got some bigger chunks over here. That's perfectly fine. And then I got some smaller onions that that hopefully it kind of melts into our dish, and that'll be tossed in with all of our delicious fun. All right, so those are that. We are going to sprinkle a little bit of sage in here and then a little over here. We're going to save a little bit for our breadcrumbs that are going to go on top. These are local mushrooms to Utah. They are piopini. It's going to be nice and earthy notes, kind of balance out the sweetness of our butternut squash and everything. But literally, I am just going to run my knife through this. I'm not doing anything kind of crazy. I want the mushrooms there. I want them to be noticeable. We're not looking for super small cuts. But I just want also these giant pieces, you know? There we go. That's that. All right, let's throw this into our pan. Oh yeah. So here we got this. We are gonna hit both sides with some salt. And of course, a little fresh cracked pepper. Okay, we're gonna hit all this stuff with some olive oil. There we go. And then I'm going to use Bonneville from High Desert Kitchen because of my obsession with it. It is delicious, nice and herby, allspice, all the fun things. But if you don't have this, it's okay. Any of your favorite like Italian seasoning will be a good substitution. But we're just going to give this a nice little mix. Now that we've got this all seasoned up and everything, Oven's preset to 425. We're gonna roast it for about a half hour and we'll get going. Oh, you can hear the sizzle on it. Oh, the smell is intoxicating. I think our mushrooms and everything, all these veggies that are gonna stay, are gonna be delicious. You're big. You should go over there. We are going to just scoop these big old chunks. We want to make sure we get all the garlic and the bigger chunks of onion, the bigger chunks of butternut squash, to transfer them into this pan or into the blender. All right, we got that hanging out. We're gonna throw our noodles in here, kind of let them all start becoming good friends while we make our sauce. I par-cooked the rigatoni in a blend of water and stock so that we can add extra flavor both to the noodle itself as well as adding depth to our sauce when we use our cooking liquid for that later on. We also cook these very, very al dente so that they can finish cooking in the oven. We're gonna let this guy hang out while we get working on our sauce. Okay, for our sauce, I have about a 1/4 pound of American cheese. That's going to give us a nice, rich, velvety creaminess. Goat cheese, because goat cheese and butternut squash are just meant to be. There's tang, there's sweetness, gives us extra creaminess. We're going to use some cheddar, hatch chili cheddar cheese from Beehive. We aren't going to put all of this one in. This one we're going to do probably about 3/4, and this was about 1/3 of a pound, was the wedge that I got. We're going to give this a splash of half and half. Again, just trying to add some rich creaminess to it. We're going to throw a pinch of salt and some black pepper. There we go. We're going to grab our leftover pasta water / stock, and we are going to just ladle however much that ladle is in there to start. We'll blend this up and let's see how it goes. Ho. Let's pop this guy off and hallelujah. Oh my goodness, look at that. Rich, creamy, saucy. Oh. Team. That is good. Ooh. We're gonna give it a little pinch of Bonneville just to kind of help round things out. Do a splash for half and half. Blah, blah. And then we're gonna give this just a little bit more of this like stock water because we want this to be a little on the looser side. The reason why we want it a little bit looser is because we want because it's gonna go back in the oven. It's gonna bake. It's gonna more of this sauce is gonna get sucked into the pasta. We just want to make sure that we have kind of some sauciness afterwards. All right, let's go ahead and just blend it. All right, give us another look. Ooh, it was a little gritty, so I think that the extra blending. Oh, you have a little bit of heat from the hatch chili in the background of the. Oh my gosh. This is delicious. Ooh, I forgot that's hot. All right, so now we're just gonna pour this right onto here. There we go. And give this a good little mix. Ooh. You go back into your home now. Oh man, that sage that's in there is so yummy. Team, we are doing some amazing things around here. All right, let's make a quick breadcrumb. Have our cheese. We're gonna open up a brand new thing of breadcrumbs. Hey, yeah. Ooh, there's already some Italian seasoning in there. Didn't realize that. All right, we got some breadcrumbs. We're gonna throw that last sage in there. We never want to use sage raw. It is way too powerful. It will not be good for anybody. Now we got this cheesy, delicious, sagey. We got the hatch chili cheese. Oh, it's Oh man, that smells good. Gonna give it a nice little sprinkle. Now, I'm gonna crank up the oven a little bit. We're gonna go up to like 475. Yeah, it's good. 475, I'm gonna bake it. I don't wanna broil it because I still want the noodles to finish cooking. That sauce, everything to still come together. Oh man, team, this is delicious. Yeah. Nice and golden brown on top. We got nice little bubbling action going on. Ooh, it's a good thing these breadcrumbs are already crunchy because I'm not patient. It's gonna burn my mouth, but I think that it'll be worth it. All right. Hopefully this doesn't burn me to death, but oh well. Ooh, I got a mushroom right off the bat. I do wish that I would have made it a little more saucy, just for extra. I mean, flavor is phenomenal. A little more saucy, but I also think that this is actually perfect and delicious. So good, so simple. I will go try the Trader Joe's, see how they do, and see how much better mine is. I will give an honest review, I promise. But I don't think you can compare too much to this. Oh, this is good. All right. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do all the fun things, and see you next time. Yes, so good.